Have you ever rented your home to a tenant who later turned into a nightmare? In today's court session, Manuel Lara has filed a lawsuit against his former tenant, Juana Ramirez, for vandalizing the property and removing belongings without permission. Let's see who is going to get a lesson in Judge Judy's courtroom today.
Manuel Lara is suing his former tenant, Juana Ramirez, for vandalism to his rental home and for property taken without permission.
Yeah, it's case number 617 on the calendar, the matter of Lara versus Ramirez.
Thank you.
BYRF hands the case number to Judge Judy, and the judge thanks him. Then Bird thanks everyone and asks them to sit down.
Mr. Lara, the defendant was a tenant of yours. She lived in a home that you own.
Judge Judy says that you rented the house to him and you are the landlord.
She lived there with her children. She had some difficulty at one time paying rent.
This woman lived in a rented house with her children. Once, she faced difficulty paying the rent.
Her mother pitched in for a while, and then at some point you decided it was time to terminate her tenancy, and you gave her, according to you, notice.
The girl's mother helped her daughter and paid the money to the landlord. But a few days later, the landlord served a notice to vacate the house.
It is your claim that she moved out, that she vandalized the property, stole some things from the property when she moved out.
Before leaving, the girl broke things in the house and also stole some items.
Yes,
Didn't
correct,
belong
yeah.
to her. When did she move in? That was in 2013?
When the judge asks, the owner states that she had arrived in
It
December.
was, about 11 months before, somewhere in, I think, the beginning of December.
Joanna is looking for a rental house in December, and she finds
When
one.
did you give her her notice to move out?
Actually, I've probably served her about 5 notices.
Look, the landlord says he had already issued 5 notices. Let's see what happens next.
Because I was constantly having to go to pick up the rent. She was paying fine for the first 3 months, but after that,
For the first 3 months, the young woman paid happily, but later the situation shifted to paying half the amount, requiring the landlord to visit twice a month.
it was like I had to go and get half the rent at the first week of the month, then I'd have to go back and get the other half, and then the utilities were in my name because
The electricity and water connections here were in the landlord's name because the young woman's credit wasn't strong enough.
her credit wasn't strong enough for the city to allow her the utilities. They asked me to please keep it in my name. I did not really want to do that.
The utility company rejected the application due to his poor credit, but they accepted the landlord's card instead.
When did you finally serve her a notice to move?
The final...
You never did.
Viewers, as you know, Judge Judy has a short temper. When she questioned the man about the final notice, the young woman tried to interject, but Judge Judy immediately silenced her.
The final notice was me calling her and texting her and saying,
An important detail emerges here. The landlord says he contacted her about moving out, but now the judge wants to hear exactly what they discussed.
look, what's going on? Because her mother-in-law had told me that she was moving out.
You can't tell me what her mother-in-law said
Okay.
to you.
Here, when Judge Judy asks about the girl's mother-in-law, Manuel says, "Okay, I'll tell you."
I was informed by somebody.
No, you can't say that either.
Okay, sorry.
If you watch Judge Judy, you would know that she doesn't believe in hearsay, which is why she disregarded it.
Said mother-in-law. Okay.
You called, just tell me the conversation that you had with her.
Now, delving into the details of the case, the judge asks the man about the entire conversation that took place over the phone.
She texted me that she was going to have to move out because she didn't have the money to pay the rest of that.
The defendant messages the landlord and says, "I will not pay next month's
Or
rent."
she had that month paid, but she wasn't going to be able to pay next month.
Do you have that text?
Yes.
I'd like to see it. Unless you acknowledge that you sent him that text.
Now Judge Judy wants to see the text message for herself because it could help confirm exactly what was said. The judge is ready to examine the evidence, but then she realizes there may be no need to see it.
Do you
No,
listen?
I did send
You
him
didn't?
a text that
Fine, then I
it
don't
was
have to
going
see
to
it.
be.
You sent him a text saying you were going to have to move out because you don't have next month's rent.
Yes.
Do you?
Since she admits sending the message, Judge Judy doesn't need to see the text as evidence. Now the key detail is confirmed. She told the landlord she would have to move because she couldn't afford the following month's rent.
Remember when you sent him that?
It was December.
Had you paid December's rent?
Yes.
She confirms that December's rent was already paid, which makes the timeline even clearer. So according to her own testimony, The plan was to move out the following month.
So you were going to be moving out in January.
Yes.
When did you move out?
I had my stuff out by Christmas.
So according to her own testimony, the plan was to move out the following month. But she says she actually moved her belongings out before Christmas, earlier than expected.
Where did you move to?
LA.
With whom?
My mother-in-law.
Who helped you move?
I did it myself.
Judge Judy then asks where she went after leaving the rental property and who she moved in with. But Judge Judy isn't convinced that she moved everything by herself, so she presses her for a clear answer.
No.
And my
Who
brother.
helped you move?
What do you mean?
You didn't do it yourself. He did.
I did.
And who else?
The judge pushes back, making it clear that she wants to know exactly who was there to help. Judge Judy points out that someone else clearly helped with the move, and now she wants to identify everyone involved.
My wife and my son,
Stand up when you talk. You're her brother?
brother-in-law.
So your brother-in-law, your sister, and a friend of yours.
The landlord begins identifying the people who helped move the belongings out of the property. The judge carefully clarifies who was actually present during the move.
No, my older son.
Did you rent a truck?
No, I use my van and
Now the judge turns to the practical details and asks how all of the belongings were transported. They explain that a van and a rented U-Haul were used to move the remaining belongings.
well, they rented a U-Haul and in my van we moved the rest of the stuff
Where did you move it to?
to her mother-in-law's house.
The belongings were ultimately taken to her mother-in-law's house.
So they're square on rent. Is that
The
correct?
rent is, yes, it was the utilities.
Rent is square.
Correct.
So what was the final bill?
At this point, Judge Judy confirms that the rent itself was fully paid. The remaining dispute is about the utility bill.
About $4,200.
No, I'm talking about the final bill that you owed for your
Oh, the utility bill, I'm sorry. The final utility bill was $140.
The $4,200 figure turns out to be a misunderstanding. The actual final utility bill was only $140.
Sorry.
Did you pay that utility bill?
He told me about it once I moved
Well,
out.
show it to her.
Now Judge Judy wants to know whether that final utility bill was ever paid. She says she only learned about the final bill after she had already moved out.
I sent her a picture of it. I don't know if I have that exact
Did
one.
he send you a picture of it? He has that on his phone. If he did not
I should
send
have.
Judge Judy now asks the landlord to show her the bill and prove the amount he is claiming. The landlord claims he sent her a photo of the bill.
Sure he has it. If he sent you the picture on his phone.
I didn't receive a picture.
But now Judge Judy wants to know whether she actually received it.
I might not have it, Your Honor. I thought I had it in here. Might be able to look up on my phone. I remember sending...
But the tenant denies ever receiving that picture, creating another point of disagreement between the two sides.
her...
Mr. Lara,
Yeah. Okay, we'll skip it. I'm sorry.
let's skip it.
With neither side able to produce the evidence at that moment, Judge Judy decides to move on.